Okay, so 10th standard students, very good morning to all the students. Hope you all are fit and fine. And today the class will start with the social studies only, and we are in the part 2, and we are now studying the business studies. And the business studies, which chapter? This is the first chapter, but then also we are writing it as third chapter because 2 chapters we have done in the first part. So the third chapter, globalization of business. In the previous videos what you all got, in that we already have discussed about the introduction of your globalization, then meaning of globalization, classification of globalization, factors of globalization, and the characteristics of globalization. So we have already completed the introduction, meaning, classification, factors and characteristics. Okay. So now today we will be moving towards the advantages. What are the advantages we are getting from the globalization? Of course, afterwards we will be discussing about the disadvantages also. Everything is having some advantages and some disadvantages. So here first we will be discussing about the advantages of globalization. What is this? Globalization promotes economic growth. The economic growth of a country depends on the globalization. Not only globalization, depends on many things, but globalization, it boosts up the economic growth of a country. It generates a wider range of product and services. Okay. Within the country, if globalization is not there, we will not be getting the foreign products. Every country is having some specific and specified products which they are specialized in. With this globalization, we are able to access those products. Okay, suppose India's tea. If globalization is not there, the whole of the world, they are not able to get the taste of that tea. Okay, so like that, not only tea, all the products like that. Somebody is the largest producer of this, somebody produces this thing very good. Okay, so all these things we have to consider that with the help of the globalization, people are getting the wide range of product and services throughout the world. It helps to increase the standard of living of the people. What happened due to the globalization? The economic growth is getting done. So once the economic growth is getting done, it means the country is getting the country is overcoming any country is overcoming the problem of unemployment. If unemployment is not there, what happens? The standard of the living, other than your basic needs, once you are having more than that money, what you will do? You will be spending it for your other necessities also. But first we have to do, or we have to settle out our basic necessities. It made the availability of the similar type of product all over the world. Similar type of product. Suppose in our country we are getting something, okay, for the price of 100 rupees. If the similar type of things we are getting, which is being imported from other countries, and I am getting it for 70 rupees, then it is profitable to the customers. So this is an advantage from the perspective of the customer. Globalization increases the GDP of a country. What is this GDP? GDP is the gross domestic product. Once you are having a good product and you are exporting it to other countries, generally you will be getting the foreign exchange from that country. Once you get the foreign exchange from the country, the economic capital, the capital of the country increases. As a whole, the gross domestic product. Okay, suppose I am producing 100 unit of mobiles. Now, as due to globalization, I have to export to the other countries. Now I am doing the production of 200 mobiles. Means my production is getting increased. So my gross domestic product, okay, it will get increased. So it increases the gross domestic product of a country. It helps in increasing the income of the people. This is also the same as the standard of living. Once your income is getting increased, you can be able to increase your standard of living. How this standard of living income is getting this one? How it helps the increasing the income of the people? Once you are supplying more things within the country, and with that outside the country your production is getting high, so number of peoples are engaged more, so the income of the people is increasing. Suppose I am doing work there, but I am a specialist person, so once there is a pressure on me, the company will also be able to hike my salary. It gives the opportunity for the customer for a wider choice of goods and services. Okay, wider choice of goods and services. Okay, it means due to globalization we are getting all the things around the world. Okay, so suppose I got a thing from China, I got a material, I got a good from China, I got a good from USA, I got a good from France, I got a good from Italy. Okay, now I can compare which is having more characteristics or which is more profitable. I can this one also, price also I can see which is the lowest price first. Okay, then I can go for which product is more valuable or which is having more characteristics. So I am having the opportunity from a wide range of goods to choose the appropriate good for my one. Okay, so globalization, it gives the opportunity for the customer for a wider choice of goods and services. Both goods and services, I am having the opportunity to choose from variety of material. Okay, suppose I gone for this one TV shop, okay, or electronic shop to purchase a television. There I can get Onida, I can get Sony, I can get LG, I can get Micromax, several, lots of. Suppose I am getting 10 brands, and 10 out of these 10 brands I have the opportunity to choose the best for me. Okay, if I go there and I got only LG or only Samsung, I have to go with that. That time I don't have the opportunity that no, I want this type of TV, I want this inch of TV within this range. So I have the opportunity to vary my income with that. I can connect my income with the facilities what the product is giving. Globalization creates competition and thus keeps the cost down. Globalization keeps competition. What happened whenever, suppose 3 countries are there, okay, out of these 3 countries, when the countries will see that similar products are being supplied to the same country, so what will happen? The thing is, they will check if, see, people will go only for the lower prices throughout the world. So now the problem is, due to this competition, other companies, they will check which is having the lower price with what is the facilities they are giving. They will try to give that in that price only. So it reduces the cost due to the competition. Then globalization promotes specialization. Okay, you have to have the specialist person or else you can't compete in the global market. Okay, because all are there with their specialist product. Okay, specialized product they are having. So what happened? You also have to compete. If you have to compete with them, you must have that type of specialized person. So the globalization promotes specialization. Once the specialization is there, then only we will be able to compete with the global market. Economic interdependence among different countries can build. Economic interdependence, it will build, okay, a good relation, a good bonding will be there between all the countries. So economic interdependence. What is this interdependence? Interdependence means I am depending on some other country for something, and they are also dependent on us for some goods or services. So this is a mutual cooperation between the countries which makes a good bond between the countries. So economic interdependence among different countries can build political, social and economic links among the countries. Okay, so once economic interdependence become once the economic interdependence is there between the other countries also of the world, what will happen? The bonding or the relation between the countries will be developed, and it can only be developed with the help of specialization. So these are the main advantages of globalization. In the next video we will be going through the disadvantages of globalization. So see you in the next video, and thank you.